While most of the automotive industry races toward electrification and engine downsizing, General Motors GM is unapologetically heading in the opposite direction. In a bold move that goes against the grain of current trends, GM is investing billions into developing what could be the final, and perhaps the greatest generation, of naturally aspirated V8 engines. In an era where turbocharged four-cylinders and hybrid drivetrains are marketed as the future, GM's investment in V8 power isn't just rebellious, it's strategic, calculated, and rooted in real-world truck customer demands. The V8 revival, GM's $1 billion bet. GM has confirmed an eye-watering $888 million investment in its sixth-generation small-block V8 engine platform. This represents the largest engine-specific investment in GM's history. The company is revamping the Tonawanda propulsion plant in Buffalo, New York, with cutting-edge tooling and equipment designed exclusively for this next-gen V8. But that's only the beginning. In addition, GM is pouring $579 million into the Flint engine operations in Michigan, $47 million into the Defiance foundry in Ohio for aluminum block castings, $12 million into Rochester for upgraded intake manifolds and fuel rail production. That's a total commitment exceeding $1.5 billion focused entirely on V8 engine technology, an astonishing figure in today's EV-centric market. This investment isn't nostalgia, it's engineering confidence backed by market research. Expert insight. Why this matters. Dr. Alan Morris, a veteran powertrain engineer formerly with GM and now an industry consultant, remarked, "This isn't GM ignoring electrification. This is GM reading the room. The V8 isn't dead, it's evolving. Truck customers want proven power, reliability, and capability without the complexity of hybrid drivetrains or turbo maintenance nightmares." GM's move is about preserving that experience while updating it for the modern age. Engineering excellence, the new V8 powertrain. GM's current small block V8s, such as the 5.3-liter, 355 horsepower, 383 pound-feet, and 6.2-liter, 420 horsepower, 680 pound-feet. 460 pound-feet are already regarded as some of the most dependable engines in the market. The sixth-generation small block promises to exceed those figures significantly, both in terms of power and fuel economy. Thanks to new thermal management systems, advanced combustion chamber designs, and ultra-precise fuel injection timing, the new V8 will burn fuel more efficiently and completely. GM engineers claim fuel economy improvements up to 6%, which is a breakthrough for a naturally aspirated engine. Unlike turbocharged rivals that deliver power in narrow RPM bands and often require premium fuel, this V8 will offer linear torque delivery from idle to redline. That means better low-end grunt for towing, stronger mid-range for highway merging and passing, more confident high-end power for sustained speed driving. This level of consistent power delivery addresses what critics see as the biggest flaw in modern turbo engines: unpredictability and delayed response. Expert insight comparing the competition. According to mechanical engineer and powertrain specialist Janet Ruiz, Ford's EcoBoost V6 has impressive numbers on paper, but under real-world loads, it struggles with heat management and long-term reliability. GM's decision to double down on V8 naturally aspirated technology simplifies the equation and reduces the risks associated with turbo lag, oil coking, and complex cooling systems. 2026. Sierra bold new exterior and a refined identity. The 2026 GMC Sierra doesn't just improve what's under the hood, it redefines how a full-size truck should look. GM has taken an evolutionary step, not a radical departure. While the Sierra EV embraces futuristic styling, the gas-powered Sierra retains a familiar yet heavily refined look. Design highlights: horizontal grille slats with gloss black accents and a prominent red GMC badge. C-shaped LED signature lighting, now placed lower for a more athletic front. Vertically stacked headlights and aggressive hood creases add muscle. Larger wheel arches and fender flares hint at serious off-road capability. A slightly raised shoulder line improves both visibility and presence. Integrated red recovery hooks signal readiness for adventure. The result is a bolder, more premium Sierra, clearly inspired by GMC's upmarket SUVs like the Yukon Denali, but tailored for the truck crowd. Expert insight. Truck identity matters. Design consultant and former GM stylist Carlos Linares notes, "Buyers want a truck that looks like it means business." The Sierra's new stance is aggressive yet refined. It's not trying to be an SUV or an EV, it's proudly a truck, and that authenticity matters. Game-changing interior. The Cadillac of pickups. Inside the 2026 Sierra, everything changes. The cabin redesign is the most dramatic in GMC's history. Drawing inspiration from Cadillac's flagship interiors, the Sierra will feature a 33-inch curved OLED display that stretches from pillar to pillar. Fully digital instrument cluster merged with infotainment functions. Super Cruise hands-free driving system as standard on upper trims. Touch and voice-first controls replacing most physical buttons. Significantly upgraded materials including soft touch surfaces and contrast stitching. Reworked seats focused on long-distance comfort and support. Custom storage solutions for both work and family functionality. The goal is clear. Make the Sierra the most luxurious yet practical truck on the road. Expert insight, the tech leap. GMC's interior overhaul is backed by real tech credentials. Software engineer Tanya Albright explains, "Unlike early infotainment systems that felt like an afterthought, this integrated screen system runs on a dedicated processor and OS optimized for responsiveness. The Sierra's cabin feels like a mobile command center, not a cluttered dash. Electrification done right, powertrain versatility. Instead of pushing buyers into all-electric models, GMC introduces a balanced electrification strategy. For the first time, the Sierra will offer First, plug-in hybrid V8. Combines new-gen V8 with electric motors. Over 500 horsepower, 600 pound-feet of torque. Electric-only range, 40-plus miles. Maintains natural V8 feel with added torque and efficiency. Second, updated 3.0-liter Duramax diesel. Remains in the lineup for serious towing. 495 pound-feet of torque. Updated for even better fuel efficiency and emissions. This strategy gives buyers real choices without compromise. Whether you tow heavy loads or want a mix of electric and gas capability, there's a Sierra for you. Expert insight, plug-in power. Automotive analyst Ron Dorsey comments, Toyota's hybrid Tundra sacrifices V8 character. GMC's plug-in hybrid retains the driving personality while adding the benefits of electric torque. This system could be a template for future trucks. Ride quality and off-road improvements. One area where the Sierra previously lagged was ride comfort. That's about to change. The T1-2 platform has been re-engineered with revised rear shock mounts, improved suspension geometry, noise reduction enhancements, higher ground clearance, and better approach departure angles. The AT4X trim gets even more upgraded skid plates, adaptive off-road suspension that adjusts in real time, tuned electronic systems for terrain-aware traction control, expert insight, trail-ready refinement. Off-road journalist Mark Harwell states, the AT4X is no longer just a nice try off-roader. With these updates, it will rival the best from Ford and Ram, on trail and street alike. Comfort and control finally come together. Pricing, production, and market impact. The 2026 Sierra will enter production next year with deliveries starting soon after. Pricing is expected to begin at around $42,000 for base models, with upper trims surpassing $70,000 depending on equipment. Despite the modest price increase, value has never been higher. With more tech, better engines, premium materials, and real versatility, GM is positioning the Sierra to leapfrog Ford and Ram in full-size truck sales. Expert insight, market position. Industry analyst Jeff Camden sums it up. Truck buyers aren't looking for gimmicks. They want capability, dependability, and comfort. GM's latest Sierra hits all three. If it delivers as promised, it could become the new benchmark. Final thoughts. In a world obsessed with electrification and complexity, GM is carving out its own path and doing it with conviction. The 2026 GMC Sierra with its next-gen V8, luxurious interior, and versatile powertrains represents a bold bet on customer preferences over industry trends. This is more than a truck refresh. It's a reassertion of identity in the full-size pickup segment. While other brands abandon V8s and chase regulatory compliance with questionable results, GM is perfecting what buyers actually want. The V8 isn't dead, it's just getting started.